Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am Rue and today we are doing something a little bit new to me. So this is called Palette Bingo of Shame and it was created by two content creators, Dub's Beauty Diary and Makeup and the Mundane. Created this collab and they're so kind. They let really anyone that wants to take part. I saw another creator doing this, so I reached out to them on Instagram and I was welcomed into the group with open arms. They were so sweet. So this is my first time partaking. Unfortunately, I don't have the palette that we're doing this month, but Makeup by Sandra02 on Instagram and here, but I believe she's more active on Instagram. She helped dupe it for me because I don't really do dupes, and yeah, so I was able to take part. So thank you so much, Sandra. I'm really excited to hop in. So today's palette is the Flower Punk Palette by Kaleidos. Again, I don't have that palette. So we ended up creating dupes through the Odin's Eye Little Ghost palette, the Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty Serenity palette, and the Blend Bunny Surge palette. So those are where I ended up getting my shades to create the look today. And I believe that is all I have to get this intro started. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. Also, if you can hear my dog panting, she just got back from the park with my partner. She's tired. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Let's hop in. Okay, so for figuring out what shades I'm gonna use, I am gonna pop up a picture of the palette that I am duping, and we're just gonna go ahead and start with my number generator. So I have it here and it's from 1 to 9, and we got 5, 6, 8, 6 again, so 5, 6, 8, 1, and 3. 5, 6, 8, 1, and 3. I'm just gonna write those numbers down so I can figure out what they are. All right, so I wanted to give Makeup by Sandra a shout out. She helped me dupe everything. I don't do dupes for makeup, but I haven't been able to take part in this fun collab since I've heard of it yet because I just haven't had the palettes that they've had, and so she helped me dupe it so that I could join in this time. So I did want to give a quick shout out there. So number 1, it looks like she was able to find a dupe in my Serenity palette. So she mixed Spring and Echo together, so that's gonna be how I get shade 1. Shade 6 is also from Serenity, and she used Sherbet. So we've got that shade. I'm actually gonna just swatch them out so that I can see it as well. So I'm gonna do the first swatch, a mix of Echo and Spring. Then I'm gonna go into Sherbet. Number 5 was from Surge. I haven't dipped into that palette in a little while. And she mixed Cutout and Cheeks to get the shade, so I guess that's what we'll do there. Oh, she's very light so far. Okay, we did 1, 6, 5, 8, and 3 must be shimmers. Oof, that's a very pastel look. Okay. 3 is from Little Ghost, which is a palette that I just used, and it was Magical. Okay, that looks good with this very pastel-y shade that you can barely see on my skin. And 8 was Serenity and Full Moon Wanderer. Okay, so 8, let's see. We're gonna use just Wanderer. She did mix that as well, but it was from 2 different palettes and I don't got that in me, so we're just gonna use Wanderer. I don't want to pull in a 4th palette. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can break down any of the other ones that are multiple colors. I'm thinking, it'll be fine. So this is my color story. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It's very light. I genuinely am not sure what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna get this, I don't know. I usually like some depth in my looks, but I'm trying to cram out some more primer from, oh yeah, there's lots still. And I haven't even picked my brushes yet. I'm just not on the ball today. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna start by priming my eyes. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that pastel pink shade on the brow bone. We're gonna blow it out. We're going to go in with both that teal and green shade across the crease. I think we'll start with green and have it go into that blue shade. We'll put the green shimmer all over the lid, but I think we'll try and treat it like a topper. So we're going to put that blue and green matte all the way through on the lid as well, and then try and top with just Wanderer. It might be too pigmented, but I'm gonna try to do that. And then we'll put that really pretty pastel pink magical in the inner corner and hope that the two shimmers, because those shimmers I know can build up really to be pretty intense, but I don't want them to be intense if the mattes are all super light and airy. I don't do light and airy. I'm a little nervous. I'm just gonna set that palette aside. So we're gonna start with both cutout and cheeks from the Surge palette. I'm just dipping into both of those pans and we're picking it up on a pretty big fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna start layering that up on that brow bone and we'll pull it out. I think that we should have it come out quite a bit because it's so light and airy. I want to give it some drama another way maybe. I don't know. Since it's palette bingo, I'm not going to be doing this look for shorts as well. It just seems too difficult with multiple palettes, especially if it was palette bingo with just one palette. That might be easier. But I'm just gonna do both eyes on camera and hang out with you guys today. I'm a little nervous about how light this look is. I feel like those kind of shades, they look cute, but I always need depth. We'll see. I think that's it for the Surge palette, unless I need to dip back into it. We're gonna start, did I say with the green shade and then have it come out to blue? No, I think I said we'll start with the blue. So that we're gonna start with a mix of Spring and Echo and then go into Sorbet. Wow, I was saying that wrong for a minute there. Okay, so I'm going back and forth between Echo and Spring, mixing the shades together, and ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I don't mix colors like that, but thank you, Sandra, because I would not have. I should learn how to do, and I mean, I'm sure I could, but I do really appreciate that she helped me out this time. That's a really pretty shade. Holy cow. Oh, and I forgot, we're gonna put it on the lid too. I don't know what I want to do for my lower lash line yet, although I really like this shade, so maybe I'll pull it under. We'll see. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm not feeling 100% today, so I thought having my colors and everything chosen for me would be nice, even though sometimes that's more challenging. So far, I'm not mad. I think this is really cute. Again, I still think by the end of it, I'm gonna wish there was a little more depth. I'm going back into just the first brush. I'm not picking up any extra color. I'm gonna grab a beverage. Okay, we're gonna go into Sorbet next, just with the same fluffy brush, and we're gonna pull that out. I can't believe that's all I have for mattes. And they, like, in the guidelines, I mean, I know it's makeup and I can kind of do whatever I want, but in the guidelines it did say I could pull in little accents, but because I don't have the palette, I'd have to pick a dupe for one of the shades in the palette for said accent, and I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like I should. It's like, this is really pretty, don't get me wrong. It's just, maybe once I get the shimmers and such on it, it'll be better. Maybe I'll see what the darkest shade in that palette was and see if it's something I'd want to add. I'll do all my shimmers and stuff first and see if I can pull the look together without bringing anything extra in. Because I don't like taking the easy way out of things, you know? This is a challenge for a reason, to challenge me. Like, the colors are so pretty. I'm so used to having more depth. Let's go ahead and do these shimmers. I'm gonna start with my inner corner, going into Magic. And depending how that goes, I might throw it on my brow bone too, just a little bit. I don't want to glitter prime because I don't want it to be too intense with how light everything else is. That looks cute. I think I do want to add it to the brow bone as well. Maybe lashes will also help pull it together for being such a light look. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye here. Yeah, that looks really pretty. Throwing that on the brow bone again as well. Okay, all that's left is the green shade. So I'm also not going to glitter prime that one. I'm just going to pick it up. I think I'm going to try using this brush here. And I just kind of want to fluff it on. I'm going to try doing it with my finger just for what I want. I don't usually put shimmers on with my finger, but I just don't want it to be too intense. I think that's okay. I am going to use that brush just to make sure the edges are good. And I will touch up the mattes as well once I'm happy with the placement of this. Alright, I'm going to clean up the lower lash line and then figure out how I want to finish that part. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull Magical and Wanderer under the eye. I'm not gonna glitter prime again because I do still want it to like continue being that very soft look I've been getting with this. I feel like if I go too dark under the eye, it is gonna look off. So we're gonna put Magical on the first half. It feels really weird for me to not be glitter priming because it's something I always do, but I just feel like it would be too much with this specific look. And taking Wanderer for the other half. Okay, in theory this is all I'm doing for eyeshadow, so I'm gonna hop off, finish off the look. If I do anything else with the eyes, I'll let you know, but I'll also just let you know how I finished off the look as a whole. So I will be back momentarily here with the completed look. Okay, we are back with the completed look, and I think she's really cute. It's giving spring, and we're currently in fall, but I mean, I don't really care about that. It's just different for me to not do anything with much depth, but it does look really pretty, really light and airy and springy. So yeah, I do like the look though, which I'm very thankful for. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it when I first swatched the colors that I got. I think she's really cute. I think it's a nice change of pace and something that I haven't really done, at least not in a long time. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you or tell you how I finished off the look here. So for my eyes, I just did the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Good Reef, along with my e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara, and then I put on just Amazon lashes. For my face, I went in with the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Primer, along with, I mixed my Juvia's Place Concealer in 24 just to lighten up my Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator here. This one's a little bit too dark for me, but I feel like mixing it has made the difference I needed it to, and I like the finish even with the concealer mixed in. So that's how I'm going to be using this one up, because it's just a little dark for me. For my setting powder, I used the Jaclyn Cosmetics translucent setting powder. I think I've got like one more use in here, and then I'm on to my new one, which is a Wet n Wild one. I'll be dipping into that one soon enough. For my cheeks, I did put on the Moonslice Beauty one in Girly Pop before setting the face. It's a nice, very subtle, I felt like it fit the nice airy vibe. And then for blush, I felt like I wanted something pretty and pink, so I went in with one of the ColourPop and Sailor Moon blushes. This one is in Cat's Eye. It's the brighter one of the two from this collection. For my lips, I went in with a ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Top Down, along with the Unearthly Cosmetics lip gloss in Havoc. It feels a little bit too pinky. I was kind of hoping to get something a little closer to what's up here, but I mean, it's not too bad. I don't mind it. So that's how I finished off the look. Let's go ahead and zoom out and we'll quickly finish off the video. I really enjoyed joining in on this little trend. I've been really having a lot of fun with connecting with other creators, and I've spoken to a few of the brands that I either already love or have wanted to try. Just having them like notice any of my content is the coolest thing ever. So whenever I see one of the brands that I either already love or am like really like on my wish list, it just feels so cool when they notice me and they're like, hey, like good look or pretty makeup or whatever. It just makes my day. But like this has been really cool, being in the group chat where I get to talk to fellow beauty lovers, and we just, most of it is talking about the palette bingos, but we also just talk about like when we see a release that we're excited for. Or I found out one of the creators in there was also Canadian, which was super exciting to find out because I mentioned the Canada Post strike and they were like, oh, I'm Canadian too, and we kind of bonded over that, which was really fun. So I just want to say thank you again to Dub's Beauty Diary and Makeup in the Mundane for allowing me to be a part of this fun little group of people and just way to connect. And I'm so excited to see everyone else's looks. And yeah, I guess that's all for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you got this color story, let me know if you would do things differently. I'm not sure what I would have done differently. I'm pretty happy with how this looked, but if you had a different idea when you saw the swatches, let me know what was kind of going through your brain down below. And if you want to see any more of my content here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. And other than that, I will catch you in the next one. Bye!